Hello. Today's video is going to cover how to set up Save Search emails for customers within DeltaNet 7. The Save Search functionality is pretty important because it's going to give additional insights on which customers are opening and engaging with your property search emails, and also tie into a ton of different automations that we have in place to let you know customers that are active, viewing properties, visiting your website, and it gives a whole lot of additional analytics to help with our lead scoring capabilities. So while many MLSs, of course, offer you the ability to set up the Save Search at the MLS, there's a ton of benefit for doing it through the DeltaNet instead. To access the property search within the DeltaNet, you can simply go to the top left quick search bar and type in the keyword search. You'll see there's a return back for property search, which is going to open up the property search widget. Within the property search widget, you're going to be able to do a couple of things like narrow your location. So by default, it's going to pull in all of the listings that are active at your MLS. I can narrow that and say, let's add a location. You can narrow that by market. You could do it by radius. You could draw a boundary or a polygon on a map. So again, this is going to show you here. I could see school districts that I could populate. Maybe I only want to have listings within Kansas City School District. So it's going to draw that boundary on the map. I could exclude locations and say, hey, we want to omit a specific area on this particular property search for one reason or another. So again, this is where I can come through, define my county zones, my school district areas. So I can narrow my Save Search down based off of location. Clicking the filter icon is going to allow you to filter down further. Maybe you only want to have single family residential homes. Maybe you want to pull through only active, contingent, and pending properties. Maybe I'd like to narrow this down and say, only show me listings within a specific price point for this customer. Maybe they're not looking for anything over, we'll say 350,000. You could say, hey, only show me listings that have had a recent price reduction over the last 30 days. I want to see properties that have at least 3 beds, 2 baths, a certain minimum square footage. You could plug the data points in that you'd like for the filters. And then when you click on amenities, it'll give you even further restrictions. So you could say they're looking for a 2-story home that's at least a 2-car garage, has a fireplace, is a certain home type, and I can come through and populate which type of home that should be. And you'll see all sorts of additional filters that you can put in place here. You can also save these filters so you could come back and reuse that. So if you want to set up a Save Search and you want to be able to easily reapply it whenever you come back into the property search, simply click the Save button. And this is now going to be a search that we're saving as our new home search, active only. And we're going to go ahead and save that. We've now saved that custom filter for me to be able to reuse in the future. I've now set up a location restriction. I've added a property search. This icon here is going to actually open up a web page on my own website that is a link to the same search that I've just set up in the DeltaNet, but now I can share this URL publicly wherever I want. I can send this to a customer. I could publish this on my socials. It's a URL that's going to take traffic directly to my website. So that's what the globe icon does. The heart icon is going to allow me to save this search and tie it to a specific customer. So now I could say, this is a Save Search for Anthony. And I could tie that directly to any one of the customers in my CRM. So I might want to tie that to Anthony as my customer. And I could say, send an email update to the customer instantly. Whenever there's a new listing that hits the market that matches my search, I want them to get an instant notification, or a daily digest, or a weekly update. I can add a custom message that's going to be in the header. So I can say, I created this Save Search for you. That way, they know they're going to be receiving an email weekly that's got market updates about new listings they may be interested in. That's coming directly from me, their agent. I can also include any price changes in the email. I can include upcoming open houses, and I can even CC myself. So whenever my customer gets this email, I'm going to get a notification too. If I hit save and send now, it will enroll them in that notification instantly. Or if I hit save and close, it's going to run this in 7 days. On whatever variable I have set up is when that's going to run next. So you can enroll your customers in a Save Search using that heart icon. The last one is an email results. Email results is going to allow you to actually email this directly to somebody. So I could see all of the listings that are in this Save Search. If there's some that I know my customers are going to be interested in, I can remove those. If there's a specific listing I really think my client's going to be interested in, I can feature it right at the top of the email. I can also show any open house activity in the email itself. When I click that email button, it's now going to open up the email editor where I could say this is going to come from behalf of me. So this is going to run on the assigned agent. This is going to run to, I can go to any group of customers that I want. So I could send this as an email blast to a group of clients. All of my active buyers are going to get this notification, or I could have this go to a specific customer. So I could come through and I could grab a certain customer that's going to receive this. I can put in a custom subject, and you're going to see the email that's been created. We see the featured property that I highlighted at the top of the page. We can see some other properties that are on the market they may be interested in. And there's a link to take them to my website to view more information. So we've seamlessly built a great looking email that I can either schedule to run in the future. So I can schedule this email blast to run on a date and time that I determine. Or if I click send now, it's going to instantly run that email as an email blast to the group of customers that I've selected. So it's a super simple process. You use our property search capability to narrow in your property search. You could build a landing page on your website. You can enroll your customers in a saved search. You can highlight and choose which listings are going to be featured and run it as an email blast. And finally, the other way you can enroll customers in a saved search is by going directly to their contact page. So in this example, we're going to load up a contact record like Anthony. And you'll notice under the marketing tab, we can see what market watches he's enrolled in. And I can see all the save search emails that he's also enrolled in. I can, from his contact record, enroll him in a new save search by clicking the plus button. All the same features that I just showcased are available here. You can narrow by location. You can narrow your filters. You can see which properties are going to be in a save search. And when you click the checkbox, that's going to enroll them in a save search, which again, you can give a title to, determine the frequency they're going to get updates, add your custom message, and hit save and close. So you can add those save searches directly to a customer from their contact page, or you can do it from the property search feature. If you have any questions on how to leverage property searches within DeltaNet 7, please don't hesitate to reach out to support@deltagroup.com. Thank you.